Hey everybody, are you doing well? It's funny old weather it's been, isn't it? Hey, not exactly ideal ponding weather. 1 minute sunshine, next minute snow, next minute sleet, rain. Anyway, I want to start off just with an apology to you lovely people out there who comment on my videos. The last 2 or 3 weeks there's been a problem with some of the comments of not being there. Every time somebody comments, I get an email notification from YouTube to say so-and-so's commented on your video, and when you sort of like go to reply, or I go into YouTube and to reply to the comment, unfortunately there's been a few that haven't been there, and I pride myself on replying to each and every comment, you know, and I make it my mission in life to do so. And it sort of gets to you a little bit when you can't find it and it's not your fault. So like I said, I wanted to apologise. If you commented on any of my videos in the last few weeks and I haven't responded, it's purely because for some reason it's not been uploaded to the channel and I can't find it to reply to it. I did contact YouTube, let them know there's a problem. Apparently it is a common occurrence. It does happen to other YouTubers. So like I said, again, apologies. You know, if you do comment, I will reply. So thank you to all of you out there who have been commenting, and thank you to all my new subscribers and my old subscribers, of course, my old muckers. Yeah, greatly appreciated it. It's 31 I need now to hit that magic 1000, so the giveaway ain't far away. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button just down there. Yeah, subscribe to the video, and like I said, once I reach that 1000, there's going to be a giveaway competition for a Hannah pocket meter of your choice if you are the winner of the competition. And because sort of like 40 to 50% of people viewing the videos aren't subscribed, go on, hit it. It don't cost you anything, you know, it's totally free of charge, and the world ain't gonna collapse if you hit the subscribe button. So get down there, subscribe if you want to be in a chance of winning a nice prize. Anyway, not a lot been happening this week, unfortunately. Well, I've been doing a lot, but there's not been a lot to show. You know, I've been flat out working at home and flat out at work at the moment as well, but not really a great deal sort of like of ponding and garden interest, but I've cobbled together a bit of something for you. Hope it's enjoyable. Cover's still on, as I said earlier. The weather, unfortunately, this time last year I think the covers have been off 2, maybe 3 weeks, if not longer. I'm not exactly sure, I have to look back. But yeah, we're running behind a little bit this year because it has been so cold at night. Yes, I'm heated, but that's the reason the covers are staying on, because I ain't going to be heating the fresh air at night. And like I said, it's been getting down to -1, -2, you know, or 2 or 3. It's been really, really chilly down our way at night. And like I said, with the recent snows, hail, sleet, you name it, and then sunshine, it's not the time to come off. But I'm planning, I think come what may, no matter what the weather is, I'm planning on taking the covers off next week. The garden's coming into life. It's you know, everything's starting to green up, the leaves are coming out, blossoms, flowers are all starting, and then I've got these dirty great covers all over my pond in the middle of the garden, and it just looks a bit ugly, a bit depressing. So they'll be coming off, so stay tuned for next week as well then, and like I said, because I will be videoing it and we'll be having a look at the pond in all its glory, hopefully in all its glory, and I don't find no nasty surprises in there. But anyway, on with the video, and I'll catch you at the end. I'll see you later. Ta-da. Dear. Bit of sad news for the country. Prince Philip passing away just for his 100th birthday. God rest his soul. So it tends to put a bit down on things. And the weather ain't exactly been brilliant, has it? Either. But still, ponding goes on, as they say. Well, trying to go on. Been hoping to take the covers off. I wanted to do it last week. Planning on doing it this weekend, but you know, we've literally just had a bit of snow and sleet and then hail. I'll show you just here. So yeah, that was a bit of a shocker. But anyway, yeah, so the covers are staying on at the moment. I've just rolled back the bubble wrap that I have around the edges there. Mind your own business. Yeah, I was really enjoyed being under there all winter. A few other bits and pieces coming up. So what have I been doing? Well, started the digging of my filter pit extension. Once I got through the builder's rubble, well, not quite all the way through it yet. Getting there, probably gone down about a foot. Still, I know it don't look like it, but it has gone down about a foot. It's time, you know, sort of like fill up the truck, put the truck into the wheelbarrow, wheel that round to the front, and put it in the grab sacks. But also been out to garden centre. Brought myself a bamboo, or should I say the missus brought herself a bamboo. Don't worry, it's not going to go in the ground. The big pot over there is I'm going to put it in that, so keep it contained. It just put, you know, when it grows up a bit, I mean it'll grow a bit taller than that, it's just a bit more screening, just a bit of privacy in the garden. But yeah, so apart from the digging and bamboo shopping and that lot, take the lid off my water filters. There, my 3-stage dechlorinator, because I sort of needed to get access really, sort of like from the top to sort of some of the connectors and things in there, so if I spring a leak or something like that. So I'm going to put a lift up lid on that. And just generally trying to put a new socket up, new electrical socket just there, because this one, considering it's supposed to be IP rated and frost proof and all that lot, the actual clips snapped, one after another, so it wouldn't lock down when it was wet. So just put a new one up there, filled the bird feeders up. But generally, yeah, the garden's slowly coming into life. Front garden, sort of like, you know, because that's south facing the front garden, it's full of life. But me Acer is coming out nicely. The Weeping Cherry is just about finished, so I've got a picture of it in its full glory, but it's starting to go over a bit now. You can see the blossoms dropping. Got some more clematis to go in, but yeah, so the garden's starting to come to life and that lot. And for those of you who've got ferns and don't know a lot about them, if your ferns go like this, there you can see it's gone all brown. Yeah, it's been green all winter and then suddenly it goes brown. Not to worry. Certain varieties of ferns, this being one of them as well, when the new throngs are ready to come through, or getting ready to come through, they do. So now's the time to go around and just cut these back down. And I don't know if you can see in there, but just here, that's the new throngs coming up. They're not quite exposing themselves yet, so they're uncurling. So it'll be like these ones just here. So you can see these are all starting to unfurl here. And it's the same as the one at the back there. You know, I've cut most of them off, but you can just make out the new throngs. I see they got one just here. You see it curled round, so that's growing nicely. So there, that's the go. This ace is starting to come out. Orange tree, still not sure about, orange bush I should say, still not sure about keeping that. And I strung some lights up into the tree before the leaves come out, in preparation for when we're allowed to, well, we are allowed to meet, but I mean obviously summer and barbecues and things like that, a bit of lights. And also put up me new super duper modern looking fence. Just a couple more to go on there. And got me cornice tree planted in the planter. Just got to sand off the edges on there. So there's cornices there. It's just starting to snow again. So that's coming out into bud. This bit here, we're still not 100% sure about what we're going to do with that. Like I said, I want to fill it in with pebbles and maybe put a small trickling water feature on there, but we shall see. But anyway, that's not what we're here for, is it? Most of you are here for the fish. So there they are. Yeah, they've got no food in there. Just because I've walked over them, they automatically think there's food. Not sure if they're liking that, of course. With the JPD, it was a little bit more oily. Whoa! Idiot. Yeah, so most of that food's just about to get sucked up by the skimmer. That's Amanda, that is. She always does that. That's the skimmer having to be cleaned out again. She does it to scare the others off, freaks them out for a little while. As you can see, they were all there hovering wanting some, and then as soon as Amanda does that, she comes up, takes her fill, does a big splash, and then takes a while for the others to come back. She's a bully. It's there in front of you, Kirsty. No point in just mouthing in fresh air. But as usual, I'll put the underwater camera down. There's something out there. It's good, isn't it? Okay. But anyway, going back to last week's video with the seneye and showing you the difference in the pH, I drafted an email to seneye customer services team, which I will say straight off the bat, you cannot ask for a better customer service really from anybody. Seneye's customer service helpline is absolutely spot on, second to none. But anyway, so I sort of sent off an email sort of asking if each individual monitor is calibrated by itself, or whether it's just a generic batch with generic software in and no calibrations are done. And you know, what is the reason, why do you think the reason is for such a big swing? And I also sent them sort of like a video clip of me doing the, you know, the HANA electronic test, the water droplet tests, normal test kits, and then showing them the reading and studying at the same time. And you know, they fired one back to me, you know, sort of saying they can't understand it. Each individual seneye is calibrated individually, so it should be reading true. And I said, well, the temperature was out as well. So basically, they said, what, can I take out the USB monitor, the bit that goes into the water, open it out and take the slide out, and take a picture of the slide both sides and send it back to them, and then they'll be able to tell whether, by looking at the slide, whether the readings on the seneye itself are matching up with what the slide's saying, or whether it's you know, the slides aren't reading correctly, or whatever. So I'll whip that out in a minute, take a couple of photos of it and send that off, and I'll let you know what they say when they come back to me. But yeah, customer service is brilliant, and I've only got about 4 or 5 days left on this slide before the new one needs to go in. Should have been here Saturday, but Royal Mail being Royal Mail, it's they ain't turned up yet. Brilliant. You know, I was going to replace it early because obviously working away again. But anyway, so crack on with a few jobs. Anyway, I might do a bit more digging now the sun's come out again and it stopped raining. See if I can get down to China. Like I said, foot down. I've got about another 2.5, nearly 3 foot to go. Yeah, already filled up a bag and a half of these tongue grab bags, and only got 3. I think I might need a bit more. All right, guys. So I'll stick the underwater camera down as well in a little while, and I'll get back to you soon. So I've got the sunlight. That should be flashing red because it's out of water. I can't see in this light. I've just put my hands over it and have a look. Can't tell. Anyway, the slide is just in there. I've just got to pop the cover off, and that's the slide just there. So I need to pop that out, handle it with some gloves, take a photograph of it both sides, and then I'll send it off to seneye. So got my gloves on. I just need to pop the slide out somehow. It should just pop out. That's it. Now what they can tell, I've taken a picture of that, is beyond me. Pop my glasses on, grab the edges of it. Pretty much spent, isn't it? Anyway, I'll pop that, sorry, going out of focus. Whether that bit of paper there is supposed to turn a certain colour, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to take a photograph of this, so I need to turn the camera off a minute, and I'll be back to you in a second. First photograph's done. Slide to go back into place until my new one turns up. That is because this one's just about to run out of, well, I've got about 4 days on it. Fiddly little things. That's it. And then I take it that's the right way round, yeah. So that's it. Lights flashing, and just drop that back in the water. Stick the suckers on. you go. Bob's your uncle. Right, Sue's your sister. Right, I need to get on and do a filter clean now. So, excuse me while I do that. So here we go, quick look at the fish underwater, as I've been doing every video this winter. But hopefully the covers will be coming off next week. That's my plan, no matter what. But in we go. Nope. Yes we are. In we go. And straight down. There's my ghosty. Look to me high at Surrey. Just a shame they got those little sumi spots because the rest of the sumi is so well placed on that. But everybody's looking well. There's my new Goshki, which I'm really pleased with, and I'm hoping that put some growth on this summer coming. There's Amanda, as usual. There's Spot, and there's Patch. Oh, Patch, trying to eat the camera, as usual. There's Obi. Spot again. Another reason I can't wait to get the covers off is so I can get all these flaming stones hoovered off the bottom now. Now I've got rid of all the blanket weed, and it's a bit difficult trying to sweep them up through the hatch. But as I said, the covers will be coming off next weekend, no matter what. Long-term forecast is looking like it's getting warmer. In the days and the evenings are getting warmer. It's just been so cold recently at night. Last year, I think this time last year, the covers have been off for 2, maybe 3 weeks, I think. Round about there. So we're quite a bit behind this year. But it just wasn't worth whipping them off, not when I'm running the heater still. And I'll probably, like I said, with the air source heat pump, I'll probably track the temperatures so I can keep it stable in the evenings as well. And as the daytime temperature rises, I'll raise the temperature on the heat pump just to match it. There's Chad. He's packing some size on just recently. And same as Patch and Amanda, they're both packing on some size on, and it'd be interesting to see once I get the covers off. I'll probably give them a week with the covers off, because they tend to get a bit stressed out when you first take the covers off, get a bit nervous. So I won't net them and bowl them and measure them until probably the following week, weather allowing. Take each one out, have a look, little health check, make sure everybody's fine. But this is one of the main reasons I do the underwater footage, is that it's a way of just checking on your fish in the winter. You know, if you ain't got a raised pond with a window, you can't really get to see your fish sort of like on the sides or underneath. So by putting a camera down, you can sort of give them, you know, a very quick visual inspection. And as you can see, everybody seems to be fine. Don't seem to be any knocks, bumps or bruises or missing scales, torn fins or anything like that, which I'm really pleased about. But yeah, that's it, job done. So just going back to the seneye bit, I had a reply from seneye after I sent the pictures off, and according to the colour of the little square, they can tell, and they can bring up your readings at their end, because it all goes up to the cloud. When I was doing the hanometer test and the liquid tests, and I said it was reading sort of like about 7.1, 7.01, 7.1. Those readings, according to the colour of the little square on the chip, are correct. So, you know, it's hard to work out what's going on there, because like I said, the liquid test showed it to be 8.2 and the hanometer was 8.21, I think it was. No, 8.22, sorry, 8.22. Yet the seneye was reading 7.1. So they admit that it's quite a wide swing. So what the plan is now with seneye is that I've got to replace the chip, because the chip is running out in, well, it's about 2 days by the time this video goes out. So the chip will be running out in 2 days. So I've got a pack of 3, so I'll be soaking one of them and putting one of them chips in at the weekend, and give it a day to settle down. Then we'll have a look at the readings, see what the readings are, see if it's a fault with the chip. If they're still widely out, I've got to remove the chip again, take a picture of it again, send it off to them. And if it's sort of like reading to what the seneye is saying, then I'll have to dismantle it, send it back to seneye for recalibration, or to just have a look at the box, have it checked over and recalibrated. So we'll see what happens. So like I said, I put the new chip in. Obviously I'll show you all that, and hopefully we can get it sorted, because, you know, I'd like to be able to sort of rely on it while I'm away. But yeah, so that's that, and that's the end of this week's video. Like I said, apologies, you know, if it not a lot going on. It's time of year, but like I say, covers are coming off next week. I don't care. It can be flaming chucking down with snow. I'll take the covers off. Well, maybe not if it's snowing and -4 or 5 outside, but you know, if it's reasonable weather, definitely be coming off. All right, everybody, stay safe, look after yourselves. Yeah, don't go crazy in the shops. I've been driving around seeing everybody queuing up for miles to go to certain places, here, there and everywhere. Yeah, not my cup of tea. Go shopping for a day and end up going to 2 shops because you spent all day queuing. Thanks. Anyway, look after yourselves. See you soon. And remember, it's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. Stay safe.